Cool Cats, welcome back to our classroom. Today we're going to do another Easter craft. So we're going to make some bunnies. It's going to look a little bit like this guy. So what we need to start is we're going to need a book or a ruler, a pencil, some scissors, 2 pieces of any color of paper, whatever color you want your bunny to be, some markers or some crayons, a little bit of white paper, just a little piece like that, and then some glue. Okay, let's get started. Mrs. Slayton's gonna clean up her area a little bit and get started. So the first thing I want you to do, boys and girls, is I want you to take your paper and I want you to flip it sideways so that it's long going this way. This way is tall. I call this way long. Then you're gonna take your book or your ruler and you're just going to set it at the side. This is just to help you make some lines to cut. So that's about the size you want for your paper, and you're just going to do 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After you have your 6 lines, you're just going to cut them out. So when you get your scissors, you're going to put your thumb in that little hole. The rest of your fingers, or as many that can fit in that bigger hole, your thumb is going to be up, your scissors are pointing away, and you're using that helping hand to hold that paper. So I'm just going to cut nice smooth cuts along that line. These are straight lines, so you guys should be pretty good at these by now. And you're just going to cut all those strips out. If your mom and dad wants, they can do this part and help you out. Pause the video and then keep going, because you guys might take a little bit longer than Mrs. Clayton. After that, you should have 6 strips of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're just gonna put those off to the side. Now we're gonna take our next piece of paper and we're gonna put it the tall way. So that's that up and down way, because we need a couple large strips. So these are going to be about the same size as those other ones. Line down, and then we're going to pick up our paper, and we are just going to cut all the way down. There you go. And now you have 2 long pieces and then your 6 short pieces. So we're going to use our long pieces first. What you're going to do is you're going to put 1 long piece here, and then you're going to grab your glue. You're going to put it up just a couple. Remember, don't put it up too high. It just likes to sneak out of its home. And right in the middle, you're going to add a nice amount of glue. And then you're going to add your next, and you're going to put it right over top. Now, make sure it's not making that skinny X. You're going to make kind of like a plus sign, if you know what that is, or a cross. There we go. And you're going to push it nice and hard to make sure that glue dries. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold these papers over top like this. Do you see how that makes a circle there? So you're going to fold 1 first, and you're just going to put your fingers underneath it, and you're just going to add some glue. Mom and Dad might need to help you with this. If you're in class, you would be able to do it. So I think you can probably do it at home too. And you're going to fold the next piece, and you're just going to stick it on top, and you're going to hold it nice and tight, maybe for 3 seconds. Let's count backwards. 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to take your glue again, and you're going to put some more glue on top. Same spot, your fingers go underneath, you're putting some glue on, and then you're going to fold your next one over top. And you're going to hold it. This time we'll count backwards from 8, but we'll stop on 5. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job. We're going to put glue on top again and fold it over. Let's count the reverse of what we just did. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you have that, you have a nice sphere. Nice big one. So we're just going to pop that to the side, and we're going to do the exact same thing again, but this time we're going to use our little pieces. So glue once again in the middle of the piece of paper. And then we're going to put this one right in the middle. There you go, squish it down. And then take one of yours, flip it up, fingers underneath, glue on top. Make sure you get lots of glue on there. Flip it over and stick. And let's count up. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Again, some glue on top, exactly the same as what we did with those big pieces. Flip a piece over, stick it on. Let's count from 5 up to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit more glue. Let's count from 10 down to 5 this time, so reverse. And let's stick it on first. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good job. So now we have a little sphere and a bigger one. So this part's going to be the body and this part's going to be the head. So I'm going to take my big sphere first, and right where they connect, I'm just going to add some glue. There we go. Make sure you got lots, because we're going to have to keep these together. And then you're going to take your head and you're just going to pop it on top. And you're going to put your fingers between, just like Mrs. Clayton. You're just going to hold it. This one we might want to count all the way to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our glue has already got together, and we have our head and our body. We're going to put that just to the side as we do our next step. So we should have 4 of our little lines still to go. These ones we're going to do a little bit differently. We're going to be making raindrops. So how you do that is you put glue on the end of your strip this time, and you're going to fold it, and you're just going to stick it together like that. So you're going to squish it down, and then when you put it to the side, it looks like a raindrop. If I do it this way, it might look more like a raindrop. You're going to do that a couple more times. So you're going to go at the bottom, flip, and stick, hold it, and raindrop. Same thing again, a little bit of glue, stick it. Sometimes they say it's kind of like the paper's giving each other a little kiss. There you go. Now we have 1, 2, 3, one more to make 4. Because 3 plus 1 equals 4, or 1 more than 3 is 4. Take this, fold it on top, and stick it down. Once we have our 4 raindrops, we can get our body back. We can take 2 of them. So this time we're going to take it on the side, and you're going to add more glue, and you're going to add that at the bottom. You're going to take this, and you're going to just stick it on top like this. So once it's stuck, it kind of looks like the letter V. And then same spot that you did before, you're going to add some more glue on top. But this time when you take it, you're going to take that part and you're going to take your bunny and you're going to stick this at the bottom. Let's count backwards this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we have our head, our body, and our big rabbit feet. Okay, next we're going to take our last 2 raindrops that we made and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to add glue on the bottom, and then we're going to stick them on to make our V or heart looking shape. And then we're going to do some more glue. This glue is kind of being silly today. And we're going to take these ones and we're going to stick it at the back of our bunny's head. So our feet are facing forwards and this is going to go at the back. We're going to stick it on. Let's count down from 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we have our ears, our head, our body, and our feet. We're going to put that to the side as we do the next part. We're going to need that little piece of white paper that we had before. What you're going to do is you're just going to cut it into a couple little squares. Now, Mom and Dad can stop the video and help you out. Now, once you have your squares, what do you think we're going to do to make the eyes? You're right. We're going to do our special magic trick. we're going to take a square and we're going to turn it magically into a circle. We call this our magic circles. So show your parents how you cut off all of the corners, just like that. And then is that a circle, boys and girls? Not quite yet. We have to cut off those sharp bits. We're just going to go around. Anytime that it has a little sharp corner, you're just going to cut it off a little bit more. And then our magic trick is done. It's a circle. I'm going to take my little bits here that fell off, and I'm just going to put them into a pile just like we do at school so that we don't have them all over the floor. After you do one, you can do a nice circle eyeball, and then let's do another one. So same thing, we're starting with our circle. No, we're starting with our square, and we're going to make it into our magic circle. So we cut the corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just going to get those sharp bits off. If you don't have white pieces of paper, you can do any color for your eyes if you want it. They don't have to be white. Use whatever you have, boys and girls. Put those into my pile to make it easier to clean up. And another circle. For your nose, you can either do it the same way, boys and girls, or Mrs. Clayton is going to do it a little bit differently. She's going to color her circle this time because it's a little smaller. And I'm going to try to cut it out this way. And you'll find this is actually, I find this harder than doing the magic circle to make it nice and round. Up to you. You can try both ways and see what you like. So now we have our 2 eyes and our 1 nose. So we're going to add it to our bunny. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of our eyes. Well, I'll start with one eye. I'm going to put it right at the front. So make sure your ears are at the back and your feet are at the front. I'm going to do the next one. I'm going to stick these ones on. I'm going to hold them. 3, 2, 1. Go. Get a little bit of this extra glue that's coming off. I'm going to stick the nose in the middle. Once you're done, you can either do this yourself or you can get mom and dad to help you. You can draw a little mouth. This one's a little tricky, and we're just going to draw some whiskers. If you want, you can use black pieces of paper and glue some on. That's what we would have done in class, but today I'm just going to draw them on with markers. So once he's done, he looks kind of like this. So he has his eyes and his ears, and he will even often sit up here if you kind of push him down. Once you're done him, you can put him somewhere around your house or just take a picture of him and show us on Facebook. I want to see all your guys' creations. Happy Easter. Bye, boys and girls.